The shocking truth how the King of Thailand treats his wives and concubines. The Thai monarchy has long been shrouded in intrigue and controversy, and the reign of King Vajiralongkorn has been no exception. One of the most controversial aspects of his rule has been his treatment of his wives and concubines, which has sparked outrage among some Thai citizens and prompted calls for reform. From allegations of mistreatment and abuse to extravagant spending on his partners, the king's behavior has been a source of controversy and debate. In this video, we explore the issue of the king's treatment of his partners and its wider implications for Thai society. King Vajiralongkorn, also known as Rama X, ascended to the throne of Thailand in 2016 following the death of his father, King Bhumibol. However, his reign has been marked by controversy, particularly when it comes to his treatment of his wives and concubines. The king's relationship with women have been widely reported in the media, with rumors and allegations of mistreatment, abuse, and extravagant spending on his numerous partners. His behavior has sparked outrage among some Thai citizens, who view his actions as disrespectful to the monarchy and damaging to the country's reputation. One of the most high-profile instances of the king's mistreatment of his partners involves his former mistress, Saninat Wongvajirapakti. In 2019, Saninat was granted the title of Royal Noble Consort, the first woman to hold the position in nearly a century. However, her tenure was short-lived, and she was stripped of her title and publicly humiliated just months later. Reports suggest that Saninat's downfall was due to her attempts to compete with the king's fourth wife, Queen Suthida, for his affection. She was reportedly physically abused and subjected to a degrading ceremony in which her titles and honors were revoked. The treatment of Saninat sparked outrage in Thailand and abroad, with many questioning the king's conduct and calling for an end to the practice of having concubines. The king's relationships with his mistresses have been characterized as being about power and dominance rather than love. The women are granted official titles and privileges, but this is seen as a way for the king to exert control over them and reinforce his power. Gender inequality and the abuse of power are also concerns that arise from the king's treatment of his mistresses. Men in positions of power are often expected to have multiple wives and mistresses without facing criticism or repercussions, while women are expected to be subservient and obedient to their male partners. The king's extravagant spending on gifts and expenses for his mistresses has also come under scrutiny, with reports of millions of dollars being spent on mansions and private jets. The story of King Vajiralongkorn and his treatment of his mistresses is a complex and sensitive one, with implications for gender equality, power dynamics, and political stability in Thailand. It is a tale that highlights the issue of power and control that exists in relationships between men and women, particularly in cultures where men in positions of power are expected to have multiple partners. The treatment of Saninat is not an isolated incident, as rumors and allegations of mistreatment and abuse of the king's partners have been circulating for years. Some have even accused him of practicing polygamy, a practice that is illegal in Thailand. The king's behavior raises concerns not just about the mistreatment of women, but also about the abuse of power and privilege. Women in relationships with men in positions of power are often subject to unequal power dynamics, and the king's mistreatment of his partners highlights the dangers of such relationships. The issue of gender equality is also brought to the forefront in the king's treatment of his partners. While men in positions of power are often expected to have multiple partners without facing repercussions, women who engage in similar behavior are often criticized and shamed. The king's behavior reinforces patriarchal attitudes and undermines efforts to achieve gender equality in Thai society. The king's extravagant spending on his partners is also a source of controversy. Reports suggest that he has spent millions of dollars on lavish gifts, expensive vacations, and even private jets for his mistresses. Such behavior is seen as emblematic of the excessive and indulgent lifestyle of the Thai monarchy, which is increasingly viewed as out of touch with the needs and concerns of ordinary citizens. Critics argue that the king's behavior is damaging to the monarchy's reputation and to Thailand's image as a stable and prosperous nation. His actions are seen as reinforcing negative stereotypes about Thailand, including the perception that the country is mired in corruption and ruled by an elite who are out of touch with the needs of the population. Despite the controversies surrounding the king's treatment of his partners, some Thai citizens remain supportive of him and view his behavior as a private matter. The Thai monarchy has long been a revered institution, and many are hesitant to criticize the king for fear of retribution or backlash. However, the king's behavior has also sparked calls for reform and modernization of the monarchy. Some have suggested that the monarchy should abandon the practice of having concubines and move towards a more democratic and egalitarian model of governance. The issue of the king's treatment of his partners is a complex and sensitive one, with far-reaching implications for gender relations, power dynamics, and political stability in Thailand. Thailand, a beautiful country known for its rich culture, tourism industry, and stunning natural beauty, has recently been in the news for a controversy involving the country's monarchy. Specifically, the issue revolves around the king's alleged relationship with his concubine. In Thailand, the monarchy is highly revered, and the people hold their king in the highest esteem. Therefore, any scandal involving the royal family has the potential to impact the country's image and reputation significantly. In this case, the allegations of the king's involvement with a concubine have created a stir, both within the country and abroad. The issue initially came to light when photographs of the king and his alleged concubine began circulating online. This led to a wave of criticism and speculation about the relationship, with many questioning the king's behavior and his ability to serve as a symbol of the country. Additionally, reports of lavish spending by the alleged concubine, including the purchase of luxury cars and real estate, have further fueled public outrage. The situation has also been complicated by Thailand's strict lèse-majesté laws, which prohibit criticism of the monarchy. As a result, many individuals who have spoken out against the king or his alleged relationship with the concubine have faced legal consequences. This has led to the concerns about freedom of speech and human rights in Thailand. The controversy surrounding the king's alleged concubine has had a negative impact on Thailand's image. It has raised questions about the country's political stability and the role of the monarchy in Thai society. Additionally, the strict enforcement of lèse-majesté laws has raised concerns about the country's commitment to freedom of speech and human rights. As a result, Thailand will need to navigate these changes carefully to maintain a standing as a popular tourist destination and a respected member of the global community. The controversy surrounding the Thai king's alleged relationship with his concubine has not only caused a stir within the country, but also captured the attention of the world. The issue has highlighted the delicate balance between tradition and modernity in Thai society, as well as the challenges of maintaining a monarchy in the 21st century. The situation has also raised important questions about freedom of speech and human rights in Thailand. Critics argue that the strict enforcement of lèse-majesté laws limits the ability of individuals to speak out against the monarchy and government, while proponents of the laws argue that they are necessary to protect the country's traditions and culture. Despite the challenges posed by this controversy, it is important to note that Thailand remains a vibrant and diverse country with much to offer. From its stunning beaches and its bustling cities to its rich cultural heritage and delicious cuisine, Thailand is a destination that continues to captivate travelers from around the world. Moreover, the Thai people are known for their warmth, hospitality, and resilience. Despite the political and social challenges that the country has faced in recent years, the people of Thailand have shown remarkable strength and determination in the face of adversity. As the world continues to navigate the complexities of the 21st century, it is important to remember that every country and culture has its own unique challenges and opportunities. While the controversy surrounding the Thai king's alleged relationship with his concubine may have temporarily tarnished the country's image, it is important to approach the situation with an open mind and willingness to learn. As travelers and global citizens, we have a responsibility to educate ourselves about the countries and cultures we visit, to engage with the people we meet, and to approach every situation with empathy and understanding. By doing so, we can not only broaden our own perspectives, but also contribute to a more peaceful and connected world. It is our collective responsibility to promote a more peaceful and connected world, one that values diversity, empathy, and understanding. By engaging with the people and cultures we encounter during our travels, we can broaden our own perspectives and contribute to a more just and equitable global community. We should also recognize that the controversy surrounding the Thai king's alleged relationship with his concubine is just one example of the challenges and complexities facing monarchies in the modern world. Many countries around the world continue to have monarchies as a symbol of their cultural heritage and identity. However, these institutions must also adapt to the changing demands of the modern world, including increased demands for transparency, accountability, and representation. As we continue to navigate these challenges, it is important to remember that every culture and society has its own unique traditions and values. By respecting and celebrating these differences, we can create a more connected and inclusive world. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, press the notification bell, and write a comment below. And be sure to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating content like this.